So, Adrian, you said you got something to show us?
Yeah, I think so. I was thinking a lot about a shop meeting we just had, and I was thinking quite a bit about some changes we want to make in the shop, and I was thinking about our YouTube channel. And I'd been reading about the concept of eudaimonia, which I think was Aristotle, and basically it was how does human interaction improve society? How is the world made better by our behaviours? And I thought this really fits in with Oxfam, and that's about as deep as my thoughts got. So I went for a little walk downstairs to see if I could find a book on Aristotle. And of course, such a great shop, of course I did. But I didn't really have any use for this book. I was just thinking out loud almost. But underneath the Aristotle, I found this bunch of magazines. And I was really amazed because I used to have all these magazines, every one of them I think. Now if Aristotle was dealing with issues that are still relevant 2,000 years ago, you would presume this would be somewhat relevant 20 years ago, because these are all 20 years old. And when I first joined Oxfam, which was just over 20 years ago, I got a card in fact yesterday. I used to subscribe to this magazine. It's one of the reasons I joined Oxfam. And a lot of these magazines could be published today. If you're going off the titles, we've got one on raw food, I don't know if we can see that. But Oxfam's campaigns at the moment are all food-based, about food security, our Grow campaign, our IF campaign. Recently there was a young girl who was shot in the head by the Taliban, who's just come to this country, a hospital in Birmingham. And here we've got one about back to the drawing board, the war on education. Something about the arms trade, which never gets old. One about development, one about disabled lives. I was reading about the legacy of the Paralympics last weekend in my newspaper. And there's all of these. And I thought, this is just amazing. But it was the last one that really caught my eye. And I remember this, and I remember pinning this up on a wall in Huddersfield. It says, "Changing Charity, 50 Years of Oxfam." And I think I'll put the other ones back on sale. You can get modern copies of this magazine, but as I say, it's still interesting. But this one I don't know what to do with. The only thing is it's slightly wrong, because what it should be saying is Changing Charity, 71 Years of Oxfam. Thank you.